When I say selling, what's the first thing that comes to mind? What are the words you think these students would say at, say, 19, 20 years old? The first word that comes to mind when I say professional selling, what do you think the word is? The number one. Give it to me. Someone said liar. Okay, well, sleazy, I heard a little bit about that. The top word starts with a P. Pushy. I'd also hear manipulative. And these were the students who were interested in it. Go figure. The ones who were not would bring up words like sleazy, right? But we know better. We solve solutions. We provide solutions. We solve problems. We have a science to what we're doing. So several of us across the country in the U.S., several of us decided to start these university sales centers. University sales centers. And I'm privileged to be one of the first of 6 sales center directors across the country. There were only 6 sales centers, which means what we were doing is we were going out to partner companies and we would ask, where are you sourcing your new hires? Some of them would say, yeah, we'll go to a university setting and we'll recruit some folks there. And they would typically go with the traditional majors that I shared with you. But we began saying, let's put together a curriculum, several courses in professional selling, and let's screen these students. Let's have them role play. Let's add some experiential learning. Let's get these students to go through a curriculum about a year to a year and a half long. While they were getting their degrees, they wanted to get certificates in professional selling. At the University of Houston, we started the Program for Excellence in Selling. I was a co-director and became the executive director of that. We then launched the Sales Excellence Institute, where we began taking students, 500 students a semester, and we would get them down to about 50 per semester, screening them, having them role play, having them write, taking exercises, going through DISC, right? Social styles matrix, understanding who they are. And then we would bring in professional people who were there in the field to screen those students. And then we would take those 50 out of 500 a semester through a very, very demanding, a very rigorous curriculum. Once they took the first course in professional selling, which there they learned, okay, wait a minute, there's actually a science to this, right? We know that. It's not random. And man, it's not just the gift of gab. I remember telling them, hey, God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth. Listen twice as much as you speak. I had to give them those kinds of coaching points to get them to understand what we do for a living. About 30 years ago, we were taking these students through the curriculum just to get them interested in professional selling. Then it was entrepreneurial.
The Sandler Summit returns to the Orlando World Center Marriott on April 2nd and 3rd of 2025. Don't miss out on the premier sales and leadership event of the year. Reserve your seat now at sandler.com/summit.